Okay folks, welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Imagery. Today we're having a look at the Law Subjects BSTAXN Shredder action figure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And look at Shredder right here. He comes with two, I'm not sure what those weapons are called. These right here, I'm not sure what these are called. The extra head, I'm assuming that's his unmasked face, and his hands with the claws, with the Wolverine-like claws, and his sword right there. And looks like, when you look at it inside the packaging, it looks like he's right around 6 inches tall. He looks like he's in the 6-inch scale, but we'll find out for sure once we open him up, or once I open him up rather. There's a side. And there's a little writing on the back. See, straight from the pages of the TMNT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IWD comics, with sculpts inspired by Mateus Santaluco. TLS proudly presents. And then the rest of the languages is in Spanish and other languages. Incredible sculpt details with tons of accessories, 31 points of articulation, and the best character selection. Okay, and there are the other languages right there. 31 points of articulation. That's pretty good. That's about the same level of articulation as a Marvel Legend. And now you've seen Shredder outside of the packaging. I'm sorry, in the packaging. Let's have a look at Shredder outside of the packaging. Okay folks, here we have Shredder out of the packaging, and there he is with his helmeted head this time. Well, he really came with his helmeted head anyway, but as far as default, you see him standing now, so you get a good closer look at him. There he is. Closer look at the face. As you see, the eyes have no pupils, even though the unmasked head has pupils, so I'm not sure what's the story behind that, unless Shredder wears contact lenses that are white that hides his pupils, because you will see that his head, his unmasked head, does have pupils, and these right here, the shoulder guards, I guess they can be removable. Yeah, they can. But I'm not going to pull them out though. I'm not going to mess my figure up. And the claws, I have a problem with the claws being rubbery, soft and rubbery, just like Wolverine's claws. All the Wolverine claws in Marvel Legends are soft and rubbery. Well, they're soft and rubbery again here this time too. And you see these spike-like things he's known for wearing up close. And you see his belt. Detail in his boots, shoes. The cape is I wouldn't say soft and rubbery. It is bendy, but it's not real soft plastic. It's not really hard neither, but as you can see, the cape is made out of plastic. As you can see, it's, I guess you could call it a rubbery plastic. And his weapons and everything else that comes with him, his accessories. I keep majority of my accessories with all my figures now in a Ziploc bag. I never told this earlier, but that's how I keep up with all my little weapons and each character. Buy you some Ziploc bags to keep up with your stuff, folks, the small items. And we're looking at each item individually. Here's Shredder's sword right here. I guess that's a katana sword, I guess. I'm not sure. And that's one accessory. And here's his other accessory. His weapons he comes with. I'm not sure what this is called, but you'll see him holding it in a slideshow. He comes. Oh, he has two of these, by the way. Here's the other one. He comes with two of these right here. All right, they both look the same. The card. You'll see more of this in the slideshow. You'll see the writing on it up close in the slide. Well, you can see some of it right here. The cunning and ruthless leader of the Foot Clan, Shredder, is a skilled martial artist and strategist. He is feared and respected by his allies and enemies alike, and his ultimate goal is to conquer and rule New York City with an iron fist. Okay, and here's the rest of the accessory, just some extra claw hands with extra finger details, and all the claws are soft. And he comes with 4 extra hands with the claws popped out. Right here, these two, you get a good look at them, at those, and these two right here, comes with quite a few claw hands, good for multiple display options. And finally, his unmasked head, unmasked face right here. So you see the scar on his face, on his eye. Shredder's unmasked face. An angry look on his face too. The guy, he's very angry. Look at there, close up. Alright. Okay, before we move on with Shredder's slideshow, let's look at his articulation. I almost forgot about his articulation. And then we'll move on to the slideshow. Okay, the head can move down that much and back. Well, not good backward movement. The cape is kind of hindering some of the back movement. If I could just tug on the cape a little bit. But even if you tug the cape downward some like that, still there is not good upward head movement. Maybe a little bit, but not much. But definitely good downward head movement, and definitely side to side. The shoulder can rotate like that, and you also have articulation right here. This point at the elbow, and swivel at the wrist, and the wrist can also bend like so. And also you have not a diaphragm frame right there. The waist, that's the waist. The diaphragm frame can twist and turn around a little bit. The waist, let's see. Is there any articulation in the waist? I don't think so. It doesn't. I'm trying my best to turn his waist. That's the upper torso turning, not the waist. I don't think he has any articulation around here or here. So much for that. I'm trying to turn his waist. There's no turn. Okay, so I'm assuming he doesn't have waist articulation. But he does have an upper thigh swivel, as you can see right here. And bends knee articulation right here, like that. And then also, see, does this rotate? No. And then you go down to the feet, the ankles, can bend back like that, back around, rotate to the side some, and there you have it. There's Shredder's articulation. Now, on to the slideshow. If I can make him stand, there we go. Okay, folks, here we have Shredder in the packaging. You see all the accessories that he comes with. And the two, still can't think of the names of those items. They're side views. Same image that's on the card that he comes with, by the way. You see the right-hand side of the packaging and the left-hand side of the packaging. And you see he looks exactly like he does on the packaging as he does as a figure. As the action figure, no pupils in the eyes, and if you want to, you can pause the pause button on the video and read all the information if you want to. Again, if you can see it, that's what it looks like when you open him up. Open up the packaging, all the clear plastic casing, and all the accessories. And there's another shot. I apologize. Oh, that's when you remove the back part, the insert. The purple background, that's what it looks like when you remove that. For a moment I thought there's a purple insert right there behind him. That's behind him. For a moment I thought I had accidentally posted the same picture, but I didn't. And there's what he looks like also from the back. You see the card inserted on the back with the weapons. And there he is out of the packaging. How he appears by default without making the head changes and the hand changes. As you see him, right side view of Shredder right there. And the back view of Shredder right here. And then we would take a look at the left side of Shredder. I think BSTXN, the name of the company, it slips my tongue sometimes. They're doing a great job on these Ninja Turtle figures. As you can see, he's looks like he's right at 6 inches tall. Not over 6 inches, but just about right at it. He's one of the tallest figures that they've made so far in this series, in this Turtle series of theirs. And there's all the accessories you see, including the extra head. But they're doing a good job with these figures. And there he is battling against Michelangelo. And you'll see the height differences in a few moments. And there's perfect height difference between Shredder and the Turtles. That's about correct. That's about how they compare in canon form. The Turtles are much shorter, but as mentioned before in the previous video with April O'Neil is too small. As you can see, they're going to have to make another April O'Neil figure, in my opinion. Look at that right there. Isn't that too small? What were they thinking when they made April O'Neil? She's supposed to be right up to at least a Shredder's shoulder, at least. They're going to have to make us another April O'Neil figure. Other than that, she's a pretty cool figure. They just made her too short. That's all. They'll just have to. I just think they just need to make another April O'Neil in the future. Do it just as you see Shredder without his cape this time. And I changed the camera settings a little bit. That's why you see the colors a little bit different. And there he is, unmasked without the mask and without the cape. The unmasked head on top of Shredder's body. There he is, unmasked again. As you saw in the video portion. Look at that high ponytail at the top of his head. As he's ready to go to battle, he has a battle cry look on his face. As you see him again without the cape. And Shredder's claws, this cool figure is just, I kind of wish, just like Wolverine, that they would make the claws out of hard plastic. I think I mentioned this before earlier, but now you see him next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I think that's a piece of Spidey, if I'm not mistaken. Then there he is next to Wolverine. He's taller than Wolverine, it looks like it. Marvel Legends, old Toy Biz Wolverine, by the way, from the Toy Biz days. And right here I tried to make a comparison shot between their claws. As you see, Shredder has 2 and Wolverine has his 3 claws. Sorry about the flash being too hot. Look, I'm going to have to still try to take better pictures. Do a better job of taking pictures. You see the scan image of the bio on the back and the scan image of the card that he comes with. And it has little words on the back of this. You can pause if you want to read all of that. Again, I think I read it in the video portion I did. And now, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a blessed day. And we'll see you in the next video.